Hi everybody, we're so excited we've made it to September and we've made it back into school. Now, when I was thinking about starting back in school in September, I had a little bit of a nervous feeling in my tummy because I didn't really want to leave my family. I've been with them for so long at home and I've loved spending time with them, and it made me feel a little bit worried. And I wondered if some of you might be feeling a little bit like that too. And I had a look in my box of books and I found this lovely story called The Invisible String. And it's all about when boys and girls go to school and have to leave their mums behind. Would you like me to read it to you? The Invisible String by Patrice Karst. Liza and Jeremy the twins were asleep one day. Suddenly it began to rain very hard. Thunder rumbled until it got so loud that it woke them up. "Mummy, Mummy," they cried as they ran to her. There they are running to find their mummy. "Don't worry, you two. It's just the storm making all that noise. Go back to bed." "But we want to stay close to you," said Jeremy. "We're scared." Mum said, "You know we're always together, no matter what." "But how can we be together when you're in here and we're in bed?" said Liza. Mum held something right in front of them and she said, "This is how." I don't think you can see it on there. Look at that. This is how. I wonder what it's going to be. Rubbing their sleepy eyes, the twins came closer to see what Mum was holding. I was about your age when my mummy first told me about the invisible string. That must be what she's holding, because invisible means we can't see it. I wonder if your grown-ups might have an invisible string too. We'll have to find out what she does with it. When you're at school and you miss me, your love travels all the way along the string until I feel it tug on my heart. And when you tug it right back, we feel it in our hearts, said Jeremy. So here they are, that's Mum, waving them off while they're in school. And then they know that their mum is still sending love to them even though she's not with them. Does Jasper the cat have an invisible string? Liza asked. Sure she does, said Mum. And best friends like me and Lucy? Asked Liza. Best friends have invisible strings too. I wonder which of your friends you could have an invisible string with. How far can the string reach? Anywhere and everywhere, Mum said. So it doesn't matter where in the world they are, that invisible string still stretches between their hearts. That's a lovely thought, isn't it? I've got a friend who lives a long, long way from me, and I know that I think about her all the time, and I know that she thinks about me all the time, and that must be the invisible string between our hearts pulling on us. Would it reach me even if I were a submarine captain deep in the ocean? Asked Jeremy. Wow, that looks exciting. Yes, said Mum, even down there. Or a mountain climber? Even there. A dancer in France? Even there. A jungle explorer? Even there. How about an astronaut out in space? Yes, even there. Then Jeremy quietly asked, can my string reach all the way to Uncle Brian in heaven? Yes, even there. Oh, that's a lovely heart balloon going up into the sky. Sometimes you get mad at us, Mummy. Does the string go away when you're mad at us? Never, said Mum. Love is stronger than anger, and as long as love is in your heart, the string will always be there. Even when you get older and can't agree about the things that, like what movie to see, or what game to play in the back seat, or what time to go to bed. Oh, that's right, you two should be in bed right now. I think they're trying to distract their mummy and stop them from having to go back to bed. And with that, they all laughed as Mum chased the twins back to their beds. Within a few minutes, they were asleep, even though the storm was still making the same loud noises outside. As they slept, they started dreaming of all the invisible strings they have, and all the strings their friends have, and their friends have, and their friends have, until everyone in the world was connected by invisible strings. And from deep inside, they now could clearly see no one is ever alone. Oh, isn't that a lovely story? And that's what we want you to remember when you come to school. So your mums and dads and your brothers and sisters might not be able to come in with you into school, but that doesn't mean they've stopped thinking about you, and they'll still love you and you can still love them. And that invisible string will let you know that they're thinking about you and let them know that you're thinking about them. Because you know, when you come to school, there's lots of exciting things for you to do. There's lots of new friends to play with, and it's a really, really fun time, even if you're feeling a little bit nervous when you first come. So I want you to think when you come next week about that invisible string between you and your grown-ups, and that they're still going to be thinking about you and they're still going to love you. And when they come to pick you up, they're going to be so excited to hear about all the lovely things you've done. We can't wait to see you, and we're going to spend today getting lots and lots of toys out ready for you to play with.